So the electronics part is again on the table, and I noticed something. While playing back, the one channel would suddenly drop completely. And this would happen like some seconds after I would turn the machine on. And after searching in here, look what I found. Do you see that resistor there? That resistor is burned. Let me show you. That resistor is black. You see the other resistor up there, which is this one. This one there. That resistor is good. You see the colors, how shiny and nice they are. Look at these colors there. They are faint. And they are faint because this resistor is bad. This resistor is this resistor here, either this one or the other channel here, I don't know. This is what we call the emitter resistor when we are dealing with transistors. I don't know how valve people call this resistor here, which is the equivalent of the emitter, and with a capacitor here to bypass some high frequencies. I think the capacitor bypasses some high frequencies, and this increases the gain of the collector. Something like that, I'm not sure. So, first thing to do is I will change this resistor, and I have here a couple of resistors. I have here one resistor that is, as we saw here, I don't know if you can see it, this is 470 ohms, this resistor. And I have here one 470 ohms, but this is not 1 watt. This one is 1 watt, this one is not, I think this is half a watt. But I have two other resistors of 1K, and if I connect these in parallel, I will get not 470, I would get 500, okay, it's very close. But with the addition of watts for these two. So I will put this, if this cannot cope with the power, I will put these two. Let's see. So this is the old resistor, and I try to use mine 470 ohms, and it burned. And finally I tried the 1K there, and it worked. I have another one, 1K, but I did some tests, and I saw that either with 470 or 1K there wouldn't be too much of a difference. So I think I will just leave this one there. I will put it from the other side, and in case I notice some difference, I will put this one in parallel from this side. So this is the way I will do it with the preamplifier, just to know that it's working, and I will now start messing with the electronics there generally. So having said all that, it's time to keep on replacing some capacitors from this board here. I have marked here everything I want to change. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacitors. I will start with these two here, which are... first to mention that all these capacitors, this is 100, 100, 100 and 100. These are the emitter follower, what am I saying? The emitter bypass capacitors, yes, okay. This is how they are called. It's this one, and other two for the other channel. I have bought all of them. Let's see. We can see, not to put my hand in there, high voltages, okay, you can see the first two there, and the other two is, one is there, and the other is at the back of there. Okay, there they are all. I will now replace these and I will check again if everything is working. The four capacitors are replaced. Actually the machine is now playing. These two small capacitors, I put them on this side since they're very small, so they don't, nothing is bothered from them. But the other two that are in there, I put them there because I had easy access to the place where they should be. The other ones were like near these valves there, so I didn't bother. Much easier to leave them like that. One more capacitor for this board, and then which is the bias capacitor, the capacitor for the bias circuit. It's here, this capacitor, and looking at the circuit, it is where it is here. Is 3.3 microfarads, this one. Here you can see, okay. I will find it, change it, and then we are finished with this board. So this is the capacitor I'm gonna change now, just for reference where it is. And the negative side is to the bottom. Now that all capacitors from this board are replaced, I will start messing with the power supply. The power supply includes one capacitor here, one capacitor here. There is a double capacitor that is in there, and there is another capacitor down here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me show you these 5 capacitors from the power supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all these capacitors. Here I have made a picture of this, and I have marked which capacitor is which. For example, C1 is that here, the small, C2 and C3 is, where is C3? Ah, here it is. C2 and C3 is here, C4 and C5. You see, it's C1, C2, C3, C4 and C5. So I will start doing one by one, checking if it's working, and then go on with the next one. This is 100 microfarads, 350 volts, and look at the difference of the size of these two. So everything will be much more tidier in here with the new capacitors. This is the one I will replace first, and let's go. So the first capacitor here is replaced, as you can see. I don't like these naked wires there. I think I will put some duct tape around them. I used some tie-ups here from the old screw holes to secure this and keep it there. And now we'll proceed with this one. So for this capacitor here, I didn't have an axial capacitor. The original one is an axial capacitor. Okay, it was like that. You can see the difference in size. So I went with the extension method. You see, I put here a cable to go here. Be careful, this is now on, this is very live, this one, okay. You see, I made here a joint on the legs of the capacitor to this cable, and I put here insulation also, and that's how this one is placed. Let's proceed with this one here. So the double capacitor that was in there somewhere. Wait a minute, I will bring it. This is the double capacitor here that was replaced by these two capacitors here. As you can see, this is a double one. This one used to reside on this area here. Now I have free space if I want to do something with this area, because both capacitors are here. And now I only have to replace a small capacitor that is down there, which is the power. This stabilizes the power for the preamplifier, which is in there. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So, having done all this stuff on this machine, replaced the power supply capacitors, replaced this amplifier capacitors, replace the capacitors in there on the preamplifier. All this electronic stuff are done, and I consider this machine finished as of the electronics. Now I don't think generally for the real-to-real player we can do something, but there is another thing that we have, and this is the 8-track player. I have done nothing on this yet, and now I don't even know if it works and how. So maybe it's time to start looking at this on next videos. Now this is playing, which means that nothing has gone wrong until now.